In the first qualifier, J.J. Scarlett for Zach Mullins by the quarter 33 and 1/5, the half 107 and 3. Three quarters 141 and 1. Raceway trip 210 and 1/5. We'll check with the judges, get the variance on this morning's track for your qualifying races. J.J. Scarlett, the winner for Zach Mullins, 210 and 1/5. Makes Me Stupid and Rodney Gillis up for second. DC's Frisco. And Sean McDonald finished up third. We'll have the times for you momentarily. Results of the first qualifier. Excuse me, that's JJ's Knight's Image. JJ's Knight's Image. It reigned to Zach Mullins by the quarter, 33 and 1, the half, 107 and 3. 3 quarters, 141 and 1. Race winning trip, 210 and 1/5. Up for second, Makes Me Stupid. Rodney Gillis finished second by 4 lengths, paced the mile, 2:11. Up for third by 10 lengths, DC Frisco and Sean McDonald paced the mile, 2:12 and 1/5. 2:12 and 1/5. All 3 horses meet the qualifying standards set out by the judges here at the Inverness Raceway. 3-second variance for your racetrack this morning. Second qualifier is up and coming. Field of 2, Twisted Frisco. In rain to Sean McDonald, JJ Scarlett, and a Rodney Gillis. Field of 2, second qualifier up and coming.
It's horse racing season in Cape Breton. Inverness Raceway and Northside Downs offer racing all summer long. Feel the thrill of the horses thundering down the track, the fastest 2 minutes in sports. Free admission.
You hear me over there, Ross? Are you in the paddock, Linda? Can you hear me there, Ross? Are you able to hear me, Linda? Sandy McNeil waved me over here. Can you hear me now? Linda, are you able to hear me now? Give me a wave there, Sack. Now, can you hear me, Linda? I guess she's not hearing me, Karen. Ross, are you able to hear me over there? Give me a wave at the 8th pole. Good. I'm going to go home and finish boiling my potatoes then.
Results of this afternoon's two qualifiers here at the Inverness Raceway. JJ's Knight's Image. The winner in the first dash for Zach Mullins, 33 and 1, 107 and 3. Three quarters, 141 and 1, race winning trip, 210 1/5. Judges have a 3-second variance right now on the raceway. Makes Me Stupid and Rodney Gillis finished up second by 4 lengths, paced a mile, 2:11. DC's Frisco and Rain to Sean McDonald finished third by 10, paced the mile, 2:12 and 1/5. Over to race number 2's qualifier, field of 2. Twisted Frisco on the rail, JJ Scarlett 2. JJ Scarlett the winner. And 32 and 1 at the quarter, 103 and 1. 135 and 2, 204 and 3/5, 204 and 3. He won by 6 lengths. Twisted Frisco, Sean McDonald for second. He paced the mile, 205 and 4/5. All 5 entries meet the qualifying standards set out here by the judges at the Inverness Raceway. Correct time of day showing on the board at 12:27. 1 o'clock is our post time for the first. 6 dashes on tap here this afternoon. Kind of windy and rainy out there on the raceway. We're not going to hold the horses on the backside. 1 o'clock is our post time, 12:52. The entries are making their way down the backside on towards Post Parade. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inverness Raceway. 6- card on tap here this afternoon. Post time set to go at 1 o'clock. Over in race number 2, Gerald Grant, Father's Day Memorial Pace. That's one memorial. Over in race number 4, the John William Harper's Father's Day Memorial Pace. That's in race number 4 and race number 6. It's the Vincent Daigle Father's Day Memorial Pace. Let's go over to race number 1 to start it off. Number 2, Bronco Charlie, is scratched sick this afternoon. Race number 2 is the first and the early daily double. Equipment change on the 3, Windermere Albert. He goes from closed to a hood with cups. He goes from a closed to a hood with cups. Race number 3, it's okay. Race 4, it goes as programmed. That'll push us over to race number 5, first and the late double. Number 4, you get the credit, minus the ear hood, and he goes to the earplugs. Over in race number 6, the feature on this afternoon's Cardiff Racing, field of 7, Damn Lucky, Euchred, Windermere Best Man, Daddy Let Me Drive, East Coast Invader, Solid Silver, and the back tier, it's Rock'em Sock'em Scott. They go for 1,800. It's the Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace. Once again, post time, it's set to go at 1 o'clock. This afternoon's qualifiers this morning, JJ's Knight's Image for Zach Mullins, 2:10 and 1/5. Makes Me Stupid. Rodney Gillis was second by 4 lengths, paced a mile, 2:11. DC's Frisco and Sean McDonald paced the mile, 2:12 and 1/5. Second qualifier, JJ Scarlett in rain to Rodney Gillis. He won by 6 lengths in a mile, 2:04 and 3/5. Twisted Frisco, Sean McDonald. He was second by 6, paced the mile, 2:05 and 4/5. All 5 qualifying here this morning met the standards set out by the judges here at the Inverness Raceway. 12:34 is the correct time of day. Showing on the board, 1 o'clock is post time for the first. Yeah, trays are leaving the paddock area on towards Post Parade here in the first. Number 2, Bronco Charlie is scratched sixth this afternoon. Over to race number 2, Windermere Albert. Equipment change goes from a closed to a hood with cups. And over in race number 3, second and the early double, the entries are going as programmed. Entries going as programmed over in race number 3. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first. Classification winners 1 and 2 races life. They go for purse of $1,000. James and Rebecca Struthers, the owner of the one who's your shadow trainer driver, Mr. Zach Bullets. 2 Bronco Charlie is out. The 3 is I'm Indigo, a 14-year-old Galantine Hanover owner, trained by Lily Watson in the sulky. It's Arden Mofford. At a post position 4 is JG's Jumanji, 3-year-old hilarious hero filly. Owned, bred, and trained by Gussie McLean, Campbell McIsaac. 5 La Playa Deo. 4-year-old Sunshine Beach, owned by Erlen Campbell and Madison Poirier. Joe Poirier trains. Danny Gillis drives La Playa Deo. At a post 6, it's East Coast Miss Haney. Monica Sutherland for Todd Sutherland. Cut down to a field of 5 here in the first. Entries having 2 scores and reporting to the starter on the backside. Post time for the first set to go, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is our post time. My selections here for this afternoon over here in race number 1. I went with the 1. Who's your shadow? A 5-year-old shadow play. 2 starts this year, just a 3. Last week, right there at the wire. Who's your shadow to win it? For second, I went to the 6, the 3-year-old Arthur Blue Chip filly, East Coast Miss Haney. Memorial afternoon last Sunday for Monica Sutherland. 2 wins on the program. Her first driving win. She's back here at the Raceway looking for a couple of more. I went with East Coast Miss Haney up for second. And for third, I went to the 4, JG's Jumanji. Owned, bred, and trained by Gussie McLean at a Port Hood. A 3-year-old hilarious halo filly. 4 starts this year. He had a win down at the North Side Downs, 2 and a 1/5. That was his beaten mark. Finished second and 2/3. Call here in the first, 1, 6, and 4. 1, 6, and 4. Favorite showing on the board at present time is the one, Who's Your Shadow? And Zach Mullins, he's at $4.40. Newcomer to the Raceway at a post 5 here is La Playa Deo, a purchase of Erland Campbell and Madison Poirier. Joe Poirier handles the conditioning on this 4-year-old Sunshine Beach. 15 starts this year, racing at a Flamborough and Western Fair over in London in Ontario. And 15 starts this year, hasn't been in the first 3. Comes down here to the Inverness Raceway. Erland Campbell won the owners. Should have this fella up and ready to go here for the first start here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries called up to the gate. Your officials for this afternoon's card of racing. Paddock judge is Linda Gillis. Our starters, Mr. Sean Toback. Presiding judge this afternoon, Mr. Danny Dowie. Associate judges are Danny McKinnon and Karen Hocko. On photo finish, it's Dean Witters. Photo patrol, it's Brock McLean. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. And our track manager is Megan McQuarrie. The entries for the first are in the hands of your starter. Entries moving on the stable turn here for the first. Who's Your Shadow on the rail? Zach Mullins. Bronco Charlie is scratch sick. I'm Indigo, Arden Mofford, JG's Jabonje, Campbell McIsaac, La Playa Dale, Danny Gillis, and East Coast Miss Haney, and Mother Sutherland. Field of 5 comes to the top of the lane. Condition non-winners 1 and 2. They go for a purse of $1,000. Light rain here at the Inverness Raceway this afternoon. Gate picking up speed. Down off the gate and away, and Who's Your Shadow? Heads out looking for the lead, JG's Jabonje. Driving up here second on the outside in third. That is I'm Indigo. Up 4 on the outside, it's La Playa Deo in the backfield. That is East Coast Miss Haney. Heading down the backside toward the opening quarter now, and the 5-year-old Shadow Playmare. Who's Your Shadow in rain? To Zach Mullins up front, chopping out the fractions. Campbell McIsaac pops at the 2-hole with the 3-year-old Hilarious Halo Fillet. That's JG's Jumanji now up front with the lead opening quarter of 31 3/5. Who's Your Shadow? Took a seat in 2. Yet at 3, I'm Indigo. He's on the move. Up in 4, La Playa Dale. Uninterested in the backfield for now. That is East Coast Miss Haney and Monica Sutherland. Passing the half now. And JG's Jumanji up front on the lead. Who's Your Shadow is second. Third the outside, I'm Indigo. Half mile, 102 1/5. La Playa Dale in 4 at the rail. Then East Coast Miss Haney down the backside. 3/4 up and coming. JG's Jumanji. I'm Indigo. Who's Your Shadow? La Playa Dale is driving second over cover. And East Coast Miss Haney. 3/4 up and coming now. JG's Jumanji. Still up front by 2. Who's Your Shadow? Second, La Playa Dale now in third at the rail. He's going to get to the outside. 134 4/5 by your 3/4 now. And JJ's Jumanji going to bring him on home. Here's Who's Your Shadow. Popping at the 2-hole, the play a Deo's also coming. Here comes East Coast Miss Haney through the lane. In at the rail, JG's Jumanji on the outside. La Playa Deo in the middle. Who's your shadow? JG's Jumanji. Up to win it, La Playa Deo second. Who's your shadow third? 2:06 and 1/5. JG's Jumanji here in the first. And officially 4-5-1-6. JG's Jumanji. The winner. The play of Deo was second. Who's your shadow third? East Coast Miss Haney finished up 4. Coming back to winner of the first, the 3-year-old Hilarious Halo, a brown fillet. And the Cambest mare, Abby Best. Owned, bred, and trained by Gussie McLean out of Port Hood. Campbell McIsaac in the sulky, win number 2 on the season, 2:06 and 1/5. A 3-year-old filly, JG's Jumanji. And the first official, who's your shadow 3? Brown coat Charlie was scratch 6. I'm Indigo 5. JG's Jumanji, the winner. The play of Dale, second East Coast Miss Haney finished up 4. By the quarter, 31 and 3. The half, 102 and 1. 3 quarters, 134 and 4, Raceway trip 206 1/5. Top the program, 3 scratch 5 1 2, 4 on the bottom, 206 and 1/5. Second win on the season for the 4, JG's Jumanji and Campbell McIsaac. Across the board for the winner, JG's Jumanji, $933, $250. The place to 5, La Playa Deo, $350, $530. Show the 1, Who's Your Shadow, $2.40. Exact combination, 4 and 5, it returned $13.10. For 5 and 1 try, $44.60. Over to race number 2, it's the Gerald Grant Father's Day Memorial Pace. Field of 6 for the first half of the early double. Equipment change on the 3. Windermere Albert goes from a closed to a hood with cups. Closed to a hood with cups on the 3. Windermere Albert. And race number 3, second in, the early double. It goes as programmed. It goes as programmed. $50.50 on sale here at the Inverness Raceway. The ladies are probably over in the paddock area and on the backside. Over there into our first turn. They'll be over here. In the pari-mutuel a little later. 50-50 draw. Will draw upon completion of race number 5. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the second is the Gerald Grant Memorial Pace. Downwinners 505 last five. They go for a purse of $1,075. First and the early daily double, Quinella, Triac to win place and show wagering. The one is D's Harkness, 13-year-old for owner, trainer, driver, Sandy McNeil. And a post two, Private Paradise. A 9-year-old Western Paradise owner, trainer, driver, Mr. Arden Mofford. Windermere Albert at a post three, a 6-year-old Malicious and its owner, trainer, driver, Mr. Zach Mullins. At a post four, Miss Chili Pepper owner, trainer, driver, Tim Gillis. Up in five, OK Gladiator, Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen share ownership. Donald Kennedy trains, Stuart Kennedy drives. Up in six, it's Bottons. On a train by Anthony Beaton in the sulky, Mr. Rodney Gillis. Field of six for the first half of the daily double. It's the Gerald Grant Father's Day Memorial Pace. Happy Father's Day going out to all the fathers here this afternoon at the Inverness Raceway. Entries are on the way back. Second and final score. Down under 3 minutes now, less than 3 minutes on post time. Here for the second. My choices here in the second. I went to the 3, Windermere Albert, 4 starts this year. And he picked up 1-3 so far. Zach Mullins has him under his care and control here, a 6-year-old Malicious. For second, I went to the 2, Private Paradise. 5 starts this year, 2 seconds and 2/3, knocking on the door for owner, trainer, driver, Arden Mofford. And for third, I went to the 6, Buttons, making his first start of the 2023 harness racing season here at the Inverness Raceway. Anthony Beaton does the conditioning. He is the owner. Rodney Gillis in the sulky. 3, 2, and 6, my call here in the second. Entries called up to the gate. Entries for the second in the hands of your starter. Favorite showing on the board at $4.20, $4.20. The 6-year-old malicious Windermere Albert. He's owned by Zach Mullins and James Doyle. James Doyle. Field for the second comes to the top of the lane. Classification nometers 505. Last 5 for 1,075. It's the Gerald Grant Father's Day Memorial Pace. Dees Harkness, Sandy McNeil, Private Paradise, and Arden Mofford. Windermere Albert, Zach Mullins, Miss Chili Pepper, Timmy Gillis. OK Gladiator, Gerard Kennedy, and Bottons at a Rodney Gillis. The 6, Bottons a little bit gapped off the gate, down off the gate and away. And that's Windermere Albert heading out looking for the lead, driving in second here at the rail. That is Dees Harkness, third up here on the outside. It's Oakley Gladiator and Gerard Kennedy up toward the opening quarter down. And Windermere Albert up front on the lead, popping in the 2-hole. It's OK Gladiator up at 3, Dees Harkness. At 4, that is Private Paradise. Up in 5, Miss Chili Pepper. Buttons is in the backfield. We're stretched out single file after an opening quarter in 30 seconds even. Zach Mullins chopping out the fractions here with Windermere Albert. OK Gladiator looks good in the 2-hole here. Driving third, Dees Harkness. At 4, that is Private Paradise. First and on the move, it's D.E. Harkness and Sandy McNeil. Up to challenge the pace setter, Windermere Albert. Heading towards the 5/8 stern, OK Gladiator. And at the rail, third, Private Paradise on the outside in 4. Miss Chili Pepper, and then Buttons. What a 1-1. They were by the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now in a Windermere Albert. Up front by 1.5. Second, OK Gladiator. Third on the outside, but stalled there. That is D.E. Harkness. Miss Chili Pepper slickly up the rail in 4. Private Paradise 5. Buttons is going to slip down the rail. Windermere Albert is opening up on the field past the 3/4. 132 and 4/5. Windermere Albert here to win it. The fight is going to be for second. Passing the 7/8 turn now in Windermere Albert. Brings them on through the lane. Then we're back 10. OK Gladiator on the outside. Miss Chili Pepper and Private Paradise. Windermere Albert. Miss Chili Pepper. It's close for third between the 2, Private Paradise and the 5. OK Gladiator. 2:02 and 1/5. Windermere Albert here in the second. The photo is for show. There's a photo for show. Unofficially, it's 3, 4, 5, then 2. Windermere Albert, the winner, Miss Chili Pepper, second. OK Gladiator, third. The 2 Private Paradise finished up 4. Gerald Grant was heavily involved with the racetrack here at the Inverness Raceway. He was an owner of various horses. He was the director on the Nova Scotia Racing Commission. Today's family would like to present a cooler in Gerald's memory to the winner. Windermere Albert, back from the lower turn as a 6-year-old. Big pacing gelding by Malicious. At the astronomical mare, Windermere Nancy. He was bred at the Windermere Farms. James Doyle, out of Inverness, shares ownership with the trainer and the driver, Mr. Zach Mullins. He goes wire to wire, 202 1/5. That's the first win on the season for the 6-year-old Windermere Albert. Unofficially, it's 3, 4, 5, and 2. If that does become official, we're going to pay off on 3 all and 4 all in the Quinella. And we're going to pay off on 3, 4 all in the Triacta. Windermere Albert for Zach Mullins, winner of the Gerald Grant Memorial Pace. Sun is starting to shine here at the Inverness Raceway. Judges have called to remove the fenders and the aprons. They're removing the fenders and the aprons here at the Inverness Raceway. Across the board for the winner, Windermere Albert, 450, 1090, 720. Place entry the 4, Miss Chili Pepper, 620 and 720. Shows the 5, OK Gladiator, $4.30. 4 all in the Quinella. We'll get back to that momentarily. 153.70 for a 3-4 all in the Triacta. 153.70. $3 all in the Quinella, $2.40. 4 all. It'll return $9.50. 3-4 all. And the try, 153.70. Up and coming here in the third. The entries are going as programmed. Our 50-50 on sale here this afternoon will draw upon completion of race number 5. Those of you just arriving, you want to go over changes for the remainder of the program. Just a couple of changes over in race number 4. It's the John William Harper Father's Day Memorial Pace. They go for purse 1,400, and the entries going as programmed. Over in race number 4, equipment change. Over in race number 5, number 4, you get the credit. Minus the ear hood, and he goes to the earplugs. Puts in the earplugs. You get the credit in race number 5. And a race number 6, it's our go-home pace. Feature on this afternoon's card of racing, it's the Vincent Daigle Father's Day Memorial Pace. Feel a 7, Dan Lucky, Euchard, Windermere Best Man, Danny Let Me Drive, East Coast Invaders, Solid Silver, and a Rockham, a Sockham Scott. Equipment change on the 3, Windermere Best Man, he's minus an ear hood. They go for 1,800. Our feature winners over in the 6th. And Trey's moving down the backside, on towards Post Parade. Here for the 3rd. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway next Sunday afternoon. That's on the 25th. Then we race. We go the following Sunday, July the 2nd. Then we pick up Wednesday evening. That's on July the 5th. No racing here at the Inverness Raceway on the 9th of July. Return on July the 12th on Wednesday evening. Friday, lower turn are the entries here in the 3rd. Classification nominal 601. They go for purse 1,200. Exacta, Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean are the owners of the One Brook Deal. Buster trainer driver is Andrew McLean. To his real big 12-year-old Mr. Big, by Marla McKay. She shares ownership with Lily Watson, the trainer. Kevin Bailey is up. Finer things at a post 3 for owner trainer driver, Mr. Arden Malford. Next one coming up here for Post Parade is 5, Windermere Don't Matter. by Malcolm McCacken. He shares ownership with the trainer Alex Sutherland Jr. Lewis McDonnell drives. Then from 4, it's Old Coffee Bean. Danny Gillis drives for Luke McDonald and A.D. McDonald. At a post 6, it's Dashpedia, 13-year-old Better's Delight. Owner trained by Mary McQuarrie. Monica Sutherland is in the sulky. And the last down post parade from post 7, the 9-year-old Articulator Bear Tucker's Best. Owned and bred by Paul McLean. Zach Mullins is the trainer driver. Entries having 2 scores here for the third and reporting to the starter on the backside. 1:43 is post time. We're down to 4 minutes now. 4 to go. Okay, you want to go with the bean, old coffee bean? Our selection here in the third, I went to the 4 Old Coffee Bean. Why wouldn't I? 3 starts this year. All trips have landed. This 3-year-old Western Terrier colt in the winner's circle. In the last start, with a track variance of 3 seconds, he paced a mile in 2 minutes and 4/5. Redmond Doucette was in the sulky last week. Danny Gillis gets the call here, the favorite showing the board at $4.20. For second, I went to the 5. Windermere Don't Matter, dropping down in class. An 8-year-old Articulator, 5 starts this year, no trips in the top 3 so far. He's dropping down from the 1001s to the non-winner 601 last 5. Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. And for third, I went to the 1. The $4,500 claimer, a 12-year-old Western Terrier, Brookdale Buster. He's owned by Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean. Andrew McLean does the training and driving. Call here in the third, 4, 5, and 1. 4, 5, 1. Under 2 minutes now. Under 2 minutes on post time. Here for the third. It's your last chance at the windows. Couple of memorials left on this afternoon's Cardiff Racing. Over in race number 4, the Johnny Harper Memorial Paste. That goes to post in the 4th. Now our winner's over feature for 1800. It's the Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace. Entries for the third are in the hands of your starter, Mr. Sean Tobat. Field of 7 going to post here in the third. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third. Classification diameter 601. They go for 1200. Field of 7. Brookdale Buster. Andrew McLean on the rail, real big. And Kevin Bailey. Finer Things at Arden Mofford. Old Coffee Bean and Danny Gillis. Windermere Don't Matter. Lewis McDonnell. Dashpedia Monic Sutherland. And Tucker's Best in the backfield. And Zach Mullins. Field of 7. 1 on gate. 6 on gate. 1 is light. Down off the gate and away, an Old Coffee Bean. Heads up for the lead. Brookdale Buster second, driving in third. That is Tucker's Best, 4 on the outside. Looking to pop in the 3-hole. That is Finer Things. Windermere Don't Matter is out there, 5 on the outside. Head of 6, Real Big. Then Dashpedia on toward the opening quarter now. It's the 3-year-old Western Terror. Old Coffee Bean and Rain to Danny Gillis here this afternoon. Up front, chopping out the fractions. He's up front by 2 on Brookdale Buster. Finer Things has popped into the 3-hole. He hit a 4, Tucker's Best. 30 and 4 by the opening station on toward the half mile. Up in 5, that is Real Big. Dashpedia in the backfield is Windermere Don't Matter. A half mile up and coming now. Old Coffee Bean trying to go 4 for 4. Here at the Inverness Raceway, Brookdale Buster second. Finer Things is going to get up on the outside here. He hit a 4, Tucker's Best. Windermere Don't Matter from the backfield. He's going to drive that second over cover. Real Big, then Dashpedia. 101 and 3 past the half mile up the backside. The 3/4 up and coming now. Old Coffee Bean still up front by 2. 2, that is Brookdale Buster. Tucker's Best. Out here 4 on the outside. Finer Things. Windermere Don't Matter. He's going to have to tip out and go 3 deep there. Real Big is stuck in at the rail. Then Dashpedia 133 to 1/5. Oh, Coffee Bean. Looks like he's going to make it 4 for 4. The fight is for second, and Brookdale Buster has commanded the deuce here. Tucker's Best is down the rail. Oh, Coffee Bean, Brookdale Buster, and then Tucker's Best up here for third. Oh, Coffee Bean, wire to wire, 4 for 4, 202 and 2 here in the third. Unofficially, 4173. Old Coffee Bean the winner. Brookdale Buster second. Tucker's Best was third. And Finer Things finished up four. And officially, from the lower turn is the 3-year-old Big Pacing Colt by Western Terror. And the Dragon Again mare, Sarah's Hanover. This 3-year-old is owned by Luke McDonald. He had a bamboo. Alec Dan McDonald handles the conditioning. Danny Gillis in the sulky here this afternoon. Old Coffee Bean goes 4 for 4 here at the Inverness Raceway. 202 and 2/5 in the winner's enclosure. 3-year-old Old Coffee Bean. Brookdale Buster was second. Real Big was 5. Finer Things was 4. Old Coffee Bean the winner. Windermere Don't Matter was 6. Dashpedia 7. Tucker's Best was 3. 30 and 4 by the opening quarter. 101 and 3 at the half. 133 and 1 by the 3 quarters. 202 and 2/5 top the program in review. 254, 167. Then 3 on the bottom. 202 and 2/5. Old Coffee Bean goes 4 for 4 here at the Inverness Raceway. Danny Gillis in the sulky. Across the board for the winner. Old Coffee Bean, 310, 210, and 210. Place entry, the 1, Brookdale Buster, 390 and 210. Show the 7. Tucker's Best, $2.40. Exacta combination, 4 and 1. $10 even. Triacta combination, 4, 1, and 7, $40 even. Daily double coming back, $15.20. $15.20. Up and coming, it's race number 4. Entries going as programmed. It's the Johnny Harper Father's Day Memorial Picks. Field of 7, and the entries are going as programmed. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the fourth, it's the Johnny Harper Father's Day Memorial Pace. From the lower turn parading are the entries here in the fourth. Johnny Harper Memorial Pace. Classification non-winners 860. They go for purse 1400. Kevin McDonald at Port Hood. Other trainer of the one, Mr. Saturday Night, Danny Gillis is out. Zach Mullins, owner, trainer, driver. The two, What Makes Me Win. Up in three, Don't Tell Kim, owned by Tanya Mofford. Trainer driver is Arden Mofford. Indy Wheelbarrow at a post four for conditioner Frank Frazier. Bryn White, Kim Gottwald, and Rebecca McKenzie share ownership with the driver Kevin Bailey. Lofty Shadow as Rodney Gillis for Avery Frazier, Dylan McLean, and Frank Frazier. 6, Rankinville Seamus on the outside, owner, trainer, driver. It's Sandy McNeil, rounding out the field, number 7. Bank of Dad, 8-year-old Well Said. Owner, trainer, driver is Mr. Tim Gillis. Field of 7, going to post in 5 minutes. This is the Johnny Harper Memorial Pace. $50.50 on sale in the parimutuel. $50.50 on sale in the parimutuel. Will draw upon completion of race number 5. Entries up, second and final score. Under 4 minutes now. Less than 4 to go. Our call here in the fourth. I went to the 2. What Makes Me Win. 3 starts this year, 3 threes so far to show. For the 10-year-old Mach 3 mare, owner, trainer, driver is Zach Mullins. For second, I went to the 4. Another $7,800 claimer, Indy Wheelbarrow. Kevin Bailey drives this 10-year-old Pan-Pacific Flight mare. 3 starts this year, 2 trips to the winner's circle. Kevin shares ownership with Kim Gottwald, Brim White, and Rebecca McKenzie. And for third, I went to the 3. Don't Tell Kim, a 5-year-old Source of Pride mare, owned by Tanya Mofford, near Florence. Husband Arden Mofford is in the sulky. Our call here in the fourth, 2, 4, and 3. Less than 2 minutes on post time. Less than 2 to go. It's your last chance at the windows. Entries called up to the gate. Entries for the fourth. Now in the hands of your starter. Entries moving on the stable turn here for the fourth classification. Numbers 860 last 5. They go for purse 1400, also eligible. $6,500 claiming Mr. Saturday Night and Danny Gillis. What Hawks me win? Zach Mullins, Don't Tell Kim and Arden Mofford, Indy Wheelbarrow, Kevin Bailey, Lofty Shadow, Rodney Gillis, Rankin Little Seamus, Sandy McNeil. In the backfield is Bank of Dad and Timmy Gillis. Field of 7 come through the lanes here at the Inverness Raceway. Post time for the fourth, down off of the gate and away. And Mr. Saturday Night heads out for the lead. What Mocks Me Win is second. Mr. Saturday Night got a little rough in the turn there. Back pacing down the backside, Mr. Saturday Night. What Mocks Me Win. Up here on the outside to take it over. Don't Tell Kim is third in the outside. He's going to pop in the 2-hole. What Mocks Me Win, the leader now. A second, Don't Tell Kim, Mr. Saturday Night. He's up here third, Lofty Shadow, 4 on the outside, Indy Wheelbarrow, Bank of Dad, and then Rankinville Seamus starts to get in gear from the backfield. 31 4/5 judges have lit the inquiry button. You're reminded, please hold all tickets and inquiry into the first turn. Off the 3/8 turn, the half mile up and coming now, and Zach Mullins has the 10-year-old Mach 3 mare. What Mocks Me Win? Up here on the lead, second on the outside, Lofty Shadow, Don't Tell Kim is third, Indy Wheelbarrow, 4 on the outside. Bank of Dad is 5 on the outside, Mr. Saturday Night, and then Rankinville Seamus. That should be What Mocks Me Win after a half, 102 and 3. Don't Tell Kim is at 3. Lofty Shadow is third. At a 4, Indy Wheelbarrow, Mr. Saturday Night. Then Bank of Dad. Rankinville Seamus made a break. And he's back pacing now. Over towards the 7/8 turn. What Mocks Me Win, 134 and 2/5. Past 3/4. Here's a rush at a 4 from Indy Wheelbarrow. And Kevin Bailey. What Mocks Me Win at the rail. On the far outside, Indy Wheelbarrow, but What Mocks Me Win in at the rail to hold on. Indy Wheelbarrow second. Good trip there on the outside for third. That's Lofty Shadow. 204 and 1/5. What Mocks Me Win here in the fourth, the Johnny Harper Memorial Pace. Judges' inquiry into the break going in the first turn. The inquiry is into the break, heading into the first turn on the 1, Mr. Saturday Night. Unofficially, it's 2, 4, 5, and 3. What Mocks Me Win. The winner, Indy Wheelbarrow, was second. Lofty Shadow, third. Don't Tell Kim finished up 4. Johnny Harper was a presiding judge here at the Inverness Raceway, the Truro Raceway, and around the Atlantic provinces. A very well-respected judge. In his early days around the track, he trained horses for Alec Joe McDonald. He trained horses such as Cy Mack and widower Pat Can, just to name a few. The cooler is being presented to the winner, and he's back from the lower turn. He's the 10-year-old pacing mare by Mach 3. At the Camlock mare, Feisty Form. Morguat out of Clinton, Ontario. Bred this mare. Owner, trainer, driver Zach Mullins is in the sulky second trip to the winner's circle here this afternoon for Zach. 204 and 1/5. What Mocks Me Win, capturing top honors in the Johnny Harper Memorial Pace, and a trackside cooler presentation by family and friends of Johnny Harper. Judges' inquiry into the first turn. On the 1, Mr. Saturday Night. 50-50, still on sale. Will draw upon completion here in the 5th. Results of the inquiry. Number 1, Mr. Saturday Night, made a break going into the first turn, interfering with 2, 3, and 4. Therefore, no placements are required. And the 4th official, Mr. Saturday Night, 5, What Mocks Me Win. The winner, Don't Tell Kim, 4, Indy Wheelbarrow, 2nd, Lofty Shadow, 3rd. Rankinville, Seamus, 6, and Bankadad was 7. 31 and 4, 102 and 3, 134 and 2, 204 and 1/5. Top the program, 514, 2367 on the bottom, 204 and 1/5. What Mocks Me Win. First win on the season. Zach Mullen, second winner on the program. 410, 680, and 290 for the winner. The 2 What Mocks Me Win. The 4 Indy Wheelbarrow, no places, 210 to show. Show Lofty Shadow, 210. 2-4 Quinella, 27.90. 245 Try, 87.40. 87.40. Up and coming, it's race number 5, first end of the late daily double. Equipment change on the 4, you get the credit, minus the ear hood, and he goes to the ear plugs. Ear plugs. On you, get the credit. And over in race number 6, a go-home pace. It's the Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace. Number 3, Windermere Best Man, equipment change. He's minus the ear hood. Field of 7 for our feature in the Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace. They go for 1,800. Damn Lucky Euchred, Windermere Best Man, Daddy Let Me Drive, East Coast Invader, a Solid Silver, and Rock'em, Sock'em Scott. Our next kind of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is our post time. That's on the 25th. Then we go on the 2nd, which is a Sunday. We pick up our Wednesday night on the 5th. We'll not race on the 9th. We'll be racing on Wednesday, the 5th, starting in July. Then on the 12th, that's Also Wednesday, good chance for the horses at the Northside Downs and the Truro Raceway to pick up 2 starts a week if they wish to. We'd be more than happy to accommodate them here at the Inverness Raceway on Wednesday evening. Entries moving down the backside, heading to post. From the lower turn, parading entries here in the 5th. First and the late double, exact to triac to win place and show wagering. Now winners of 1,001 last 5. They go for per 1,600. The one is Eastward O Fun, a 7-year-old Eastward O Hanover, owned by the GG Stone and Max Stable at a Port Hood. Monica Sauerland gets the catch drive here this afternoon for trainer Bernie McDonald. Next on post parade, here in the 5th, is the 2 JG's Fireball, a 5-year-old Image of Dawn mare. Owner trainer is Gussie McLean. In the sulky, it's Mr. Campbell McIsaac. Danny Gillis is the driver on the 3. Next on post 4, you get the credit. 10-year-old Up the Credit, owned by Mark McDonnell, Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. The 5 AB's Future has Alexander McDonald. For GG Stone, Max Stable, and Bernie McDonald. The 6 Doc's Ron Henry has Rodney Gillis. For owner trainer, the effort beaten. In the backfield, it's This Old Millie, an 8-year-old Westward O Hanover mare. Kevin Bailey gets the call this afternoon for Charlie and Frank Frazier. Here's the 3 What's Up Doc in post parade, a 4-year-old Hilarious Halo. Danny Gillis gets the call for owner breeder trainer John McClellan. Our 50-50, it's your last call. Last call for the 50-50, $1,160 so far to the winner. $1,160 to the winner. Last call will draw upon completion here in the 5th. Down under 3 minutes now. Last 3 to go. Our call here in the fifth, kind of a long shot call. I went to the 5, AB's Future, 10-year-old driven to win. Home of the G.G. Stone and Max Stable. Two races on the season. Just picked up a third showing for him on the season. Last year he had 24 starts, 4 trips to the winner's circle, mile and 1:58 3/5. Moose McDonald is in the sulky. He's at $88.40 on the board. For second, I went to the 7, This Old Millie. Kevin Bailey gets the call this afternoon for the Fraser boys. And for third, I went to the 2, JG's Fireball, Campbell McIsaac. Already with the winner this afternoon, Gussie McLean's at JG's Jumanji. Entries called up to the gate. Here for the fifth. The favorite showing on the board at $3.30 is John McClellan's Homebred. What's up, Doc? Danny Gillis gets the call here this afternoon. He's at $3.60. The long shot on the board at $95. It's Doc's Ron Henry and Rodney Gillis. One minute on post time. $50-50. We're at $11.60. Up and coming in the sixth, it's the Vincent Daigle Memorial Picks. The entries for the fifth are in the hands of your starter. Entries for the fifth. The first end of the late double. Field of 7 classification non-winners of 1,001. They go for 1,600. Eastward Old Fun on the rail for Monica Sutherland. JG's Fireball and Campbell McIsaac. What's up, Doc? Danny Gillis, you get the credit. Lewis Backton, LAB's Future. Alec McDonald, Doc's Ron Henry, Rodney Gillis. This Old Millie in the backfield. Kevin Bailey. Field of 7. There, down off the gate to win GG's Fireball. And what's up, Doc? And he goes along with you get the credit down the backside, and you get what's up, Doc? From the lead, you get the credit. Presses on here, second on the outside toward the opening quarter now. And Lewis McDonnell is going to send this 10-year-old up the credit. You get the credit. Up front by 2. What's up, Doc? Is second. JG's Fireball is third at a 4. AB's Future driving up in 5. Eastward Old Fun. At a 6. That is This Old Millie. Then Doc's Ron Henry. 29-3. Past the opening quarter on toward the half mile now, and you get the credit. Up front, chopping out the fractions. What's up, Doc? Is second. JG's Fireball is third. First and on the move. That is EB's Future. Eastward Old Fun is going to follow him. This Old Millie will probably follow him. Doc's Ron Henry in the backfield, 59 2/5. At the half mile, 3/4 up and coming now at AB's Future. On the outside, looks to take over the lead. You Get the Credit comes back on at the rail. Eastward Old Fun drives a perfect cover up here, third in the outside. In at the rail, it's What's Up, Doc. This old mill is there, and JG's Fireball. Doc's Ron Henry at the back. You Get the Credit. Here's Eastward Old Fun getting in gear. Out there, second on the outside, 130 and 2/5, fast 3/4. Popping at the garden spot. What's Up, Doc? And Danny Gillis gets to the outside now. On the far outside, though, it's Eastward Old Fun and Rain to Monica Sutherland up to win it. For second, You Get the Credit. What's Up, Doc? Up for third. Eastward Old Fun. 2:01 here in the fifth. But officially 1, 4, 3, and 7. Eastward Old Fun, the winner. You Get the Credit was second. What's Up, Doc, third. This old Millie finished up 4. 1, 4, 3, and 7. Unofficially here in the fifth. Back from the lower turn, winner of the fifth. Eastward Old Fun, a 7-year-old by Westward Old Hanover, had the Matter of Money mare, the Fun in the Grin Matter. This horse was bred by John McDonnell out of Judick. He's owned by the G.G. Stone and Max Stable out of Port Hood. Bernie McDonald is the trainer. Monica Sutherland jumps up, catch driving, right to the winner's circle. Good race winning trip. 2:01, second win on the season for Eastward Old Fun, and the third win on the season for Monica Sutherland. 2:01, Eastward Old Fun. Here in the fifth. 50-50 in a moment. Fifth official, Eastward Old Fun, the winner, JG's Fireball 5. What's up, Doc 3. You get the credit second, AB's Future. My choice was 7. Doc's Ron Henry 6. This old Millie 4. 29 and 3, 59 and 2. 130 and 2, 201. Top the program. 153, 27, 6, then 4 on the bottom. 201. Race winning trip, second on the season for the one. Eastward Old Fun, Monica Sutherland in the sulky. Across the board, $13.30, $683. The place was 4. You get the credit, $12.24.50. Show what's up, Doc, $2.40. Exacta combination, 1 and 4 return $62 even. The triacta combination, 1, 4, and 3, that came back $259.30. Up and coming in the 6, it's the Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace winners over. They go for $1,800 in 10 minutes. The winner of our 50-50, Merton Arbuckle. Merton Arbuckle, $1,253. Congratulations, Merton. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the 6th, it's a go home pace. It's the Vincent Daigle Father's Day Memorial Pace. On the lower turn, parading entries here in the six winners over. They go for 1,800. It's the Vincent Tagle Memorial Pace. The one is Damn Lucky, an 8-year-old Camlock owned by Dion Gillis. Trainer driver is Ambrose Gillis. 2 is Euchred, an 11-year-old Shadow Play owned by Killahabitch Walker. Walter Walker is the trainer driver. 3 is Windermere Best Man this afternoon. Get Zach Mullins in the sulky for Simon Poirier, Chad Backton, and Lanny Hanscom. Daddy Let Me Drive, Rodney Gillis for the effort beaten. East Coast Invader, Monica Sutherland for Todd Sutherland. Solid Silver has Danny Gillis for the effort beaten, and rounding out the field, the 7 Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Trained by Donald Kennedy. Owner driver is Gerard Kennedy. Field of 7. The winner's over. Vincent Tagle Memorial Pace. Entries up. Second and final score under 4. Last 3 minutes post. Last 3 to go. Our call here in the 6th. I went to the 5. East Coast Invader, the winner last week for Monica Sutherland. She picked up a win just here in the first end of our late double. See if she can make it back to back. 202 and 1/5 and a good stretch drive last week. That's East Coast Invader. For second, I went to the 7. Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Conditioner Donald Kennedy and Gerard Kennedy in the sulky. And for third, I went to the 4. Daddy Let Me Drive. A 9-year-old. I can only imagine for owner, trainer, the effort beaten, and driver Rodney Gillis. 5, 7, and 4. Call here in the 6th. Under 2 now. Less than 2 to go. It's your last chance at the windows. Entries called up to the gate. Once again, a happy Father's Day going out to all the fathers here this afternoon. Your one and only day. If you can get that. Entries for the sixth. The Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace in the hands of the year starter. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the sixth. Winners over, they go for 1,800. Damn lucky. And Ambrose Gillis on the rail. Euchre back to the races, and Walter Walker. Windermere best man. Zach Mullins, Daddy Let Me Drive. Rodney Gillis, East Coast Invader. Monica Sutherland, Solid Silver, Danny Gillis. In the backfield, it's Rock'em Sock'em Scott and Gerard Kennedy. It's the Vincent Daigle Father's Day Memorial Pace. It's your go home pace. They're coming through the lane. Gate picks up speed. They're off and racing, and Damn Lucky and Euchre head out looking for the lead into the turn now. And Euchre up front on the lead for Walter Walker. Damn Lucky is second. Windermere best man is out here third in the outside. Four in at the rail. That is Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Daddy Let Me Drive. And up in six, it's Solid Silver in the backfield. It's East Coast Invader. On toward the opening quarter now. Up front on the lead, that is Euchre. Here's Windermere best man. Up here on the outside and challenging. Past an opening quarter, 29 and 4/5. Euchre up front on the lead. Windermere best man is second. Damn Lucky drives up here third. Heading down toward the half mile now, and Euchre in rain to Walter Walker. Up front on the lead, Windermere best man second. In at the real Damn Lucky, Daddy Let Me Drive. Out here on the outside and 4 or 5 at the rail, Rock'em Sock'em Scott, Solid Silver, and then East Coast Invader. 58 and 4 they were at the half. Up the backside, and Euchre is going to point them towards the 3/4. Windermere best man is hanging in there. Second on the outside, Damn Lucky is third. Rock'em Sock'em Scott is caught in there at the rail. Daddy Let Me Drive, Solid Silver, and East Coast Invader. On towards the 7/8 turn, Euchre has the nose out front. 129 and 4. Windermere best man. He won't go away there on the outside. Damn Lucky is third. A chance for Rock'em Sock'em Scott to get up the rail. Euchre is going to bring him on home. Windermere best man is on the outside along with Damn Lucky. Euchre in at the rail is going to go wire to wire. 2 minutes, 1/5. Euchre here in the sixth. Unofficially, 2-3, 1-6. Euchert the winner, Windermere Best Man second. Damn Lucky third. A Solid Silver finished up 4. Vincent Daigle was an avid race fan. He traveled all over the province for racing. He liked to place a few bets on the horses. He never missed a race. Today, a cooler is being presented to the winner in his honor, being presented by family and friends. Coming back from the lower turn is the 11-year-old Brown Pacing, yielding by Shadow Play. And the Camlock mare Tipsy Taters. This horse was bred by Dr. Robert and Joan Boyce out of Ontario. He's owned by Kayla Hebich Walker out of Inverness. Walter Walker is the trainer driver. First start on the season, first trip to the winner's circle. 2 minutes, 1/5, capturing top orders in a wire-to-wire accomplishment here this afternoon. The Vincent Daigle Memorial Pace and a trackside cooler presentation to the winner. Euchert, back to the races and back to the winner's circle. Sixth official, Damn Lucky 3, Euchert the winner. Windermere Best Man was second. Daddy Let Me Drive finished up 5. East Coast Invaders 7, Solid Silver 4, Rock'em Sock'em Scott was 6. 29-4, 58-4, 129-4, 2 minutes and 1/5. Top the program in review. 3-1-2, 5-7-4, 6 on the bottom, 2 minutes, 1/5. Wire to wire, 11-year-old Euchert and Walter Walker. Quinella, it came back $9. Quinella 2-3, 3-2, came back $9. Track the combination 2-3-1, 102.40, 102.40. Daily doubled combination 1 in the 5th with the 2 in the 6th. The 12 combination returns $76.80, 76.80. That's a wrap for this afternoon here at the Inverness Raceway. Our next card of racing goes to post next Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock is our post time. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good afternoon.